Hi, hello everyone. Okay, let me quickly see how many people have joined. Okay, that's great. Cool. So, yeah, people are joining. That's good. Hi, hello. Hi, CPU. Hi, Krishna. Hi, Vaishnavi, Arun. Love from Trivandrum. Thank you so much. Hi, Abhishek. Watch DevOps Zero to Hero. No, watching AWS. Yeah, you can definitely go for it. Hmm. Okay. A lot of people are joining. Let's just let's just give them a minute. Right. We are already 250 people. Good. And yeah, we will talk about few interesting things today. A lot of people are worried about DeepSeek. We'll also talk about it. Or any questions on DevOps and Cloud, which we generally talk about. We will also discuss about that. I'll take up questions from the chat section, which I usually do on Wednesdays. So this is part of our Wednesday night live. I initially scheduled it on at 9 p.m., but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't. So I just pushed it to 9:30. Great. So we are just over 300 people. So Saurabh has a question. I watched DevOps Zero to Hero. Now I'm watching AWS Zero to Hero. Can I should go for your Udemy project? Yeah. So that project that we are doing is basically yeah, it's a good one. Like you should have it on your resume because in that there are two important things that we are covering. One is how to implement DevOps on e-commerce project, and second is to how to add that to your resume, the project to your resume. Typically, interview preparation from project point of view. What are the questions that you can expect? So, yeah, I think everyone should try it out. Yeah, it is perfectly good for beginners and it is self-paced. It is self-paced and perfectly good for beginners. You don't have to worry about it. What's your take on Nvidia versus DeepSeek debate? I think it's too early. I think we should all give some time to it because it's fairly new. We don't have enough information on the data that they have trained on. Also, we need to wait for a long time and see. Don't forget that Open AI was also initially open, right? When they came up with their initial GPT-3, 3.5 models, we all used it for free, right? We should not forget that. So yeah, uh, let's see how. But it's a good thing to always have a competitor, right? I really appreciate Meta for their Llama and also now DeepSeek. So when there is competition, you will see. It should never be a one-side game, which was for OpenAI and Nvidia till now. So having an alternative is always good. It will be competitive even for them. So yeah, if you read the news, OpenAI O3 mini model, so they are skipping O2. So O3 mini is actually going to be free. So why do you think they have done that? Or even uh, yeah, like having an alternative is always good. Google always had Bard with them. The reason why they made it open or they launched Gemini is because there was an alternative in the market, right? So yeah, but it's too early to comment anything on DeepSeek. I already made a video. For now, it's very good. You can use it. You can run it on your local. You can make the API calls. So use it as much as you can. Anything that comes for free, why don't you use it, right? But make sure you think about the security. Do not post things too personal about you or too personal about your application, because you know you never know if your company uh, uh, if they're okay with you posting queries to these open models out there. So yeah, make sure you're always compliant. Yeah, thank you Ankita for joining as member. Thanks Santosh, thanks Amit, thanks Satyam for joining as member, thanks Ravi, and thanks PK. I think we have more people as well. Thanks Nitin. In case I miss someone, please understand that there are too many messages here. We just crossed 400 people. It's good. A lot of strength on the live stream at this point. And uh, yeah, one more interesting thing is we are moving to Discord from 1st of February. So whoever joined as members, so you can integrate your YouTube channel with the Discord server or your Discord account. My bad. I'll launch a video tomorrow. I'll release a video tomorrow where you will also find the steps. Already the steps are shared on Telegram as well as Slack. So yeah, don't worry. We will eventually move every member of the channel to Discord, and we want to use Discord to the fullest. I joined one more member in my team yesterday. So yesterday night we have a new member in the team. So we are growing. It's good, and we want to support you more. Thanks, Kalyan. Okay, let's see if we have any questions. A lot of questions on Udemy project. Don't worry, you will. How did I just lose the connection? Uh, okay. So is Udemy course subscription, is Slack available for support? Yeah, you can ask any questions about the Udemy on our Slack channel, which will be Discord eventually. Okay, Sairam asks, which city of India has market for freshers, cloud DevOps engineers? I think Hyderabad, Bangalore, maybe Gurgaon, but yeah, I think these cities. If anyone else knows, please reply. Thanks, US Suman. Currently having a career break, okay, for 2 years and opting for tech background. Are there any possibilities to reduce the fear of taking this step? I mean, companies see it as a heavy block. See, right now there are ocean of opportunities. Although people scare you a lot, but what I feel at the same time there are a lot of opportunities. Uh, for example, you can just set up an account in Fiverr, Upwork, try out different projects, bid low, and even if you are able to do one or two projects, then you will no longer be called as a career gap person, right? Because you are doing freelancing for some time and you can showcase that experience, and you are no longer a gap person with career gap. So I think these days, if you think wisely, you can easily get rid of your career gap, because unlike previous times, freelancing is very wide open now. So yeah, and also there are startups. So if you have good skill, if you have good practical experience, even though you have a career gap, I don't think it will impact you a lot. How DeepSeek will impact your DevOps jobs? See, one thing I'll tell you, I already explained this in the past as well. We are just in the initial years of AI models, right? So we are going to see many more things like this. So don't be scared. When ChatGPT launched initially, people said, hey, it's okay. This has data just till 2021 September. So it's not that scary, or it's not that capable. Then they came up with new models which can actually be very real time as well. Then people said, hey, it's a paid model, right? So, it's not going to sustain for a long time. Then Meta came up with Llama. There is Microsoft Pi model, and recently DeepSeek came in. There are a lot of things like GitHub Copilot. So every time there is something, people are trying to push AI and say that, okay, this is something that we should not be looking at, or this is something that is not going to impact us. No, it's not like that. These things are going to impact you, and we are only in the initial years. So in the long run, you are going to see that whether it's Copilot or whether it is uh, any new chat assistants or the models, they are definitely going to perform the task that you're doing today. In other side, if you look at the other side, which is very good for us. Why? Because today we are just solving very simple problems like writing an e-commerce application or writing a web application. We are taking years of time to get a vaccine out. Or today the fastest car out there cannot go beyond a certain limit. Why? Because we haven't cracked mechanics to that extent. We haven't cracked even software to that extent. We haven't cracked in the field of pharma. AI is going to help us. If you ask any AI expert, they are going to tell you this. AI is not going to kill our jobs. Okay, there might be a brief period where people will be clueless, but eventually, if you look at the long run, don't look at that brief period, because that would be the period where everybody is going to transition, everybody is going to learn how to use AI. Eventually, what I believe and what AI expert says, we are actually in the very good phase where people are starting to use AI. People are starting to solve larger problems or the greater problems, which is good for the humankind or the mankind. So, yeah, please look at it like that. You know, People will tell you, there are a lot of influencers who tell you that your development job will not be impacted, or people will say that it cannot write a critical logic. We are just in 1 to 2 years of it. What people should actually think, what people should actually say, yes, these models are great, and let's all start using these models, and let's start solving something big. First step is to improve the efficiency, right? Whatever we are doing today, what we should focus is doing these things faster. And then the next step is to target something big. So, yeah, that's why, I keep talking about prompt engineering. I keep talking about prompt engineering. I think it's okay. Now I think everybody knows how to write prompts. People will get better at it. But I keep talking about AI ops, right, which is going to be next playlist on the channel. It's very important because using AI to solve the problems of operations is going to be huge in the future. Reason why I pushed ML ops and trying to do AI ops first is because of that reason. These AI models, imagine DeepSeek. If you can run DeepSeek locally, and it it is very capable, like it's the best model in terms of software engineering benchmarking if it's right. So imagine you write or you make an API call with your local DeepSeek model, and you try to address an operations problem, that is a failed Jenkins build, or something like repetitive task like writing Docker files multiple times. If you can solve that problems using AI ops, it's going to be a game changer for your profile and for the entire industry as well. So yeah, that's where we will focus on AI ops next. Is prompt engineering necessary considering the current AI age? Can see, like, you don't have to learn prompt engineering from ChatGPT or this point of view. Just, I think by now everybody should get used to it, because we all are using ChatGPT, we all are using AI assistants on day-to-day basis. You might have understood how to ask question to it. If not, yeah, I'll make like, I think 1 or 2 hours of video should be good enough to tell you what is the right prompt and what is the wrong prompt. There are also some tools available out there. For example, I don't recollect the name well, but IBM has a tool. uh, it's it's something like prompt. Okay, I don't recollect it exactly, but IBM has a tool which can tell you, is it a right prompt or can you do better with your prompt. So yeah, prompt engineering, uh, it's not that difficult. Nidish Abraham, huge thanks for your Azure Zero to Hero playlist. It was invaluable in tackling Microsoft technology consultant interview questions and securing an offer. Wow, congratulations, Nidish. It's great to it's great to hear. Uh, yeah, yeah. Azure Zero to Hero playlist is very good. No, no, no. It's not Watson. Uh, no, Watson is no Watson assistant or Watson is different. Uh, I'll let me search for that. IBM. Okay, I'll probably post it, or I'll tell you in the next community meeting. Right now, I don't recollect it well. What is AI Ops? I think you should watch videos on our channel, but in general, AI Ops is basically uh, using AI to reduce the operations or to reduce your repetitive tasks or to predict what is going to happen. The best use case is observability. Let's say you have huge amount of data which is coming from your Prometheus or that is coming from your Logstash, uh, and if AI can look at that data, predict in future if there can be any anomalies, and if it can tell you the steps to avoid it, so that is AIOps. AIOps is also using AI to reduce the operations, where let's say you're doing some repetitive task, some Kubernetes troubleshooting, and if AI can help you with that, it is also AIOps. No, I was not talking about Watson Assistant, or nor I was talking about Cognos. I'll uh, yeah, I think bro, all your Zero to Hero playlists are unbelievable. Thank you. Yeah, now you will definitely be surprised once we have our Udemy course out, right? I can show you a very quick glimpse on what we are actually doing with it. So I think, okay, I can just quickly show you a glimpse for people who are here. Share the screen. So, we are already recording the videos for this. It roughly comes to, I think, 60 lectures or something, and each lecture will help you. For example, if you look from the bottom, we have the resume preparation thing, interview questions, what can you expect during the interview related to the project, right? People ask you what are the challenges that you face in the project, or when you explain the project, what scenario based questions you can expect. And then, yeah, we have everything that you typically do with a project, that is like CI/CD, Kubernetes, Docker, Route 53, Ingress controller. But the most important point is to understand the project. So all of these are videos. So you are going to see bunch of videos which are unlike our YouTube videos, which are very long. Here we are going to do short videos so that it will help you with self-paced learning. And I have put a lot of stress on the project overview, you can see I have a complete section on the project overview, and towards the end we have three sections on updating the resume and updating the tasks in the resume, also scenario based questions, interview questions, key takeaways, apart from your regular DevOps project. So we have done a lot of projects on the channel, right? On top of that, one is, this is a self-paced one, that is, instead of a 3 hour long video, I think this is going to come around 6 hours maybe, or even more than that, maybe 7 hours, let's say. But you can watch the videos at your own pace, maybe 15-minute videos, 20-minute videos, 5-minute videos. And on top of that, a I mean, one of the important points is resume preparation, understanding of project, how do you explain the project, where I get a lot of questions. So yeah, I'm sure you will definitely love it. Once it is out, I'll let you know. When are you launching? I want to launch it as soon as possible, but you know, the problem with me is, if I don't like something, I just keep recording it one more time. So some of the videos I'm re-recording, and also looking at the videos that are left, I think it is going to take 3 to 4 days for me to record, and after that Udemy has 2 days of review process. So I think it is going to take maybe 5 days more. um, you should definitely have it in the first week of February. That is something that I can tell you. Yeah, first week of February you will definitely see this project, because I'm already done half or even more than that. So yeah. Is prompt engineering necessary considering the AI? Can you please recommend any real good AI tools for DevOps? No, there are nothing like AI tools for DevOps. Whatever you have, like I made a video on bold.new, I made a video on DeepSeek, I made videos on Llama. All of them will help you with DevOps related stuff. But what you should focus is on AI ops. Not only developers, DevOps engineers, everybody should look at AI ops. That is, use AI to solve your problems. AI for IT operations is the actual full form of AI ops. Thanks, Raja. Okay, Krishna has a question that I think a lot of you also have this question. Abhishek, I'm so confused how to start with DevOps. There are a lot of things to learn out there and it's getting out of mind. Can you please help me? Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, sure. Uh, See, one thing that I'll tell you is, yes, the roadmap is very long, especially if you look at my roadmap. You might find some easy ones, but the roadmap that we have on the channel is long, because that is a proven roadmap. More than 1,000 people followed that roadmap and they got placed into the DevOps and cloud roles, because it pretty much covers everything. We start with DevOps zero to hero, then we go to AWS or Azure zero to hero, Terraform zero to hero, and Python. Everything is available on the channel for free. On top of that, we also have observability zero to hero, Kubernetes troubleshooting, if you want to extend your knowledge. But the primary ones, we call it as DATE, DATE, which is DevOps zero to hero, AWS or Azure zero to hero, Terraform zero to hero, and finally Python for DevOps. These are four free courses on the channel that you should follow in the same order. On top of that, if you want to learn anything, we have a lot of things on channel. But this is the roadmap that you have to follow. If it is taking time, that's totally fine, Krishna, because everyone has their own pace of learning. If it is taking time, take your time. That's okay. DeepSeek prompt sometimes showing thinking. Any suggestions for this? I can't praise your dedication and preparation for all the playlists. God bless you. Yeah, see, that's what I told you, right? It's too early. Let's see how it performs. We should also see it at scale. Today, OpenAI is used by n number of people, not only people like us, but we also have. Okay, so project. I'm just trying to project to stand out. Okay, I'll come to that. Uh, DeepSeek prompt sometimes shows thinking. Yeah. So basically, yeah, you have that concern, right? Where OpenAI today is used by large number of startups. OpenAI is used by large number of people. Still, the response is quite fast. So we need to understand. Give it some time. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. But the early results of it is so impressive. Projects to stand out, projects other than you already have the channel. If you suggest any good ideal projects, uh, I have suggested a lot of projects. So what you can do is just go to the channel and search for DevOps project ideas. So I shared a lot of project ideas. There are so many open source projects out there, and I shared the ideas. So you can definitely watch it. Thanks, Vijay. Oh, after our Udemy course, that is our target. We will start. Aren't AIOps jobs more like rotational shift? Who knows? Like it's this question is ahead of its time. Website, I'm not sure. There are a lot of practice tests online. Like you can search for AWS practice tests and you will find a lot. Okay. Yesterday, I attended an interview in product-based company and went till the fifth and the last round. Now I'm waiting for a good update. Wow. I was able to answer all the questions. I want to thank you for this. Manoj Gowda. Amazing, Manoj. 6 rounds of interview. Great. Yeah. After our video, like I recently did a video, right? A podcast where, in the podcast, um, so we were just discussing about the Naukri and LinkedIn optimization video that I have on the channel and how it helped, to get 10 to 12 calls per day. And after that, a lot of people are sending out messages and emails that they followed that video and they're also getting a lot of interview calls. So good. And also, it's very good to see such updates on the live. Congrats, Manoj. I'm sure it will, you'll get the offer. What do you think about startup company to work? It's good. If you are open for taking up challenges, yeah, why not? When will India make as powerful as DeepSeek like AI? Like I think it's you're being too optimistic because don't we should not be thinking at like it's not that you wake up and you start thinking about uh, a Olympic medal, right? Your first goal has to be to win at a certain level, then to win at the state, national, then you think about Olympic medal, right? So today we should not be thinking at deep seek like AI because it's far away from what we do today. We should be targeting simple steps, and then eventually we will get there. but I'm sure like there is a lot of potential. uh, there are gem of people out there, so yeah, why not? Are you tired? No, not really. But I was recording a lot of videos, right? So, last couple of days I was recording a lot of Udemy videos, and also I was reading a lot of things because of this DeepSeek AI. It. I was reading more about how are they training, how to effectively train models at low cost. So there were a lot of papers on the internet, so I was just going through them. Uh, yeah, it was very interesting read over last couple of days, and also a lot of recording. So that's why you might feel that I'm tired, but yeah, not very tired actually. Kindly tell us about DevOps space. Okay, there is one question from Nick. Let's be honest here. How much are the odds that freshers can get into the in the job in DevOps? Please reply. Yeah, I replied this multiple times, but yeah, no worries. I can answer this again. So see, every week I post success stories. Last week also I posted success story, and if you see, there are two freshers that joined in bottom line. Out of five success stories that I received last week, both of them are freshers. So I'll tell you, and both of them are internship roles. So as a fresher, you can get into internship, and as a fresher, you can get into full-time role as well. So it totally depends on your preparation. Right now, not every company accepts DevOps engineers at the fresher role, but still there are good number of companies who take interviews of freshers at interviews of people at fresher level. So yeah, if you have strong background, internship is kind of uh, definitely something freshers can get in DevOps roles. And when it comes to full-time positions, not every company recruit, but yes, there are good number of companies which are open for it. I'll keep posting like whenever I get this from freshers. I keep posting. I have also done a lot of podcasts, so you can check. You can get connected with them because I don't hide any names, right? Even if you go to our community tab, you will find freshers and their LinkedIn profiles because I don't like hiding name. People might feel it is fake. So you can go there, you can see, you can just send them a connection request, and if they accept your connection, you can just get in touch with them, right? You can also understand their journey. Guitar very soon. We need to identify a good space for it. But yeah, thanks for asking. Thanks for remembering. Octopus deploy any tentative date. We have huge backlog of videos. I can definitely not give you any tentative date for Octopus. Thanks, Rajesh. And we also have a new member, Bami K. Thank you so much. Abhishek, do you also do paid resume review? No, no, no. We don't do anything like that. How do we get to know or manage fix real-time support issues on DevOps on day-to-day basis? Like I told you, there are so many projects out there. On our channel, we have bunch of projects. Just keep practicing those projects. You will run into a lot of issues, right? Take up any simple DevOps task. Any video that you watch, just try to do it on your own. 99% of chances you will run into issues. And the same issues you will run when you join company as well. So this experience is going to help you. I'll share all the details very soon. It's going to be super affordable. Don't worry about it. Like everybody can take it. That is something that I can tell you. Like cost will not be a barrier for it. Everybody will be able to take that Udemy course. Jira tool, why do you prepare documents? In Jira tool, which documents we prepare or write? Why will you write documents or this in Jira? Jira is a tool where you track, it's like a project management tool, right? Where you create tickets, you write acceptance criteria, you create epics, stories, bugs. So that is what you do as DevOps engineer as well. Nice, nice. Yeah, like I said, we have huge backlog of videos. I'll definitely come to that GCP also, but yeah, it will take some time. DevSecOps, MLOps, AIOps, which one to focus? If you ask me out of these three, if you ask me to rank them, I'll tell you AIOps, DevSecOps, and MLOps. Like this is my order of ranking because AIOps is something which is very easy, right? It's not at all difficult. So even if you look at the complexity level, AIOps, DevSecOps, and MLOps, even if you look at opportunities level or uh, good weightage for your resume, it is also AIOps, DevSecOps, and MLOps. Why? Because AIOps is very cool and it's very, very easy. It's not at all difficult thing. You just need basic programming knowledge and you can do AIOps. It you also need some understanding of things like Hugging Face. You need to have knowledge of Olama. You need understanding of tokens. You need understanding of parameters, prompt engineering. Apart from that, how to run the models locally, what are LLMs. You need to have this knowledge and basic programming knowledge. That's it. You will be able to shine with AIOps. Yeah, and DevSecOps, basically it's DevOps with security mindset. I think I told this millionth time that DevSecOps is not a job role. DevSecOps is just DevOps with security mindset. But however, people don't listen to me, so it's okay. There is nothing like DevSecOps. Do you see anything like secure developer or developer secure? There is nothing like that, right? A developer has to take care of security while writing code. Similarly, a DevOps engineer has to take care of security, whatever task they perform. It can be CI/CD, it can be writing Python script, it can be Terraform, it can be Kubernetes. Anything that you do, you should keep security in mind. So there is nothing different called DevSecOps. There is only DevOps with security mindset. But yeah, I know this is all. Nobody is going to hear this out. Still, people are going to search for DevSecOps courses. They think that DevSecOps is completely different. It's fine. Yeah, that's interesting. But now I have a lot of plans, but uh, it also should materialize. Maybe in future, definitely. Why not? No, no, right now we don't have AIOps anywhere. It will be free on the YouTube channel. It will not be on Udemy. It will be completely free on YouTube channel, just like any of our zero to hero courses, just like DevOps, AWS, Azure, Terraform, Kubernetes. AIOps will also be free on the channel. Thanks, Arun. Uh, Kalyan, it's not at all mandatory. If you want to write it, you can write it, but it's not at all mandatory to write that. It will add weightage to your resume. Let's say there are two candidates with similar profile. Because you have AWS Cloud Practitioner, your profile will be weighted little more. But that doesn't mean you will get a job. You have extra chances of getting into the interview. That's it. From where should we make the resume? Are you asking about resume templates? You can pick up any resume template. In fact, you can also just take Microsoft Word document. That is good enough, right? Even if you take Microsoft Google document and if you prepare your resume, like I told you, if you go to our Naukri optimization, LinkedIn optimization video, I actually prepared a resume using Microsoft Word document, and the impressions were super crazy. The video is still available on the channel. If you see, I explained step by step how to prepare resume also. So it really doesn't matter how do you prepare your resume, as long as people can read it, it's crisp and it's understandable. 1 to 2 pages, super fine. Have you added service mesh? Yeah, service mesh is already there on our YouTube channel. No, it's not there on the Udemy project. And right now I don't have plans to include service mesh on Udemy project because the goal is not to complicate the project, right? It is not at all to complicate the project. The goal is to make a project where people understand how projects are used in real time. I mean, which kind of projects they work in real time, how to add that project to the resume. The project is complicated, definitely. You will learn most of the popular DevOps things like Terraform, Kubernetes. We will cover AWS. We will also cover containerization, CI/CD, Argo CD. But Route 53, I don't want to complicate it more by adding service mesh, by adding vault into it. The focus is to learn DevOps day-to-day activities on a project. Have your resume prepared with this project, learn the interview questions, learn how to answer scenario based questions. That is the goal. Otherwise, if you want to learn service mesh, it's already there on the channel. Okay. Okay, I explained this multiple times. No, I'm not doing a DevOps Zero to Hero course on Udemy. It's just a project course. If you want to prepare your resume with a project, and if you want to explain your project during the interviews, if you want to learn how DevOps implementation is done on real projects, that is how Docker is used, how Kubernetes is used, how Terraform is used, how all of them are used together, how microservices work in real time. That is what you will learn. But it's not a DevOps Zero to Hero course. By watching that videos, yeah, you will definitely understand what does a DevOps engineer do. You will get a complete overview of it. But still, you need to go through the YouTube videos because they are the foundation. Nice, Cap. Thank you. What is planned to be started? If you're asking about Udemy, I just shared we already recorded more than half. So yeah, we are planning to release it on first week of February. That will be after AI Ops. AI Ops will be the first one. Yeah, one cloud is good enough. You don't need multiple cloud platforms. Hi Srijesh, thank you for joining as a member of the channel. For now, you can join our Slack community. From 1st of February, we will move to Discord. Like I told at the beginning of the video, uh, just yesterday we added one more person to our small team that we have to support the learners. Whoever has questions, they can post it on Slack. And yesterday, we added one more member to that small group. So, yeah, we are more excited to help you all. And thanks for joining. How to join the Slack community? You just need to join as a member of channel by clicking on the join button, and rest you will get the steps. Yeah, I just explained. You will get the steps if you join as a member of the channel. Let's plan for a paid meetup. We did free meetup last month in Hyderabad, and yeah, just because you asked, you know, I'm yet to announce, but because Mohsin you asked, we are doing second and final meetup in Hyderabad. How many of you are from Hyderabad? Let me know in the comment section. I have a good news. Are you in Hyderabad or around Hyderabad? So we are doing second and last meetup of the year in Hyderabad. I'm going to announce maybe in 2 to 3 days. I'll send the registration link, and this time it will be little more like larger audience than the last time. So last time also we did it big. I think close to 150 people. We had to stop the registration. This time it will be uh, you know with larger audience, and this is going to be second and last meetup of Hyderabad. This time we are doing it in one of the MNCs in Hyderabad, and just like last time, it will be super fun. And the theme is platform engineering. We will also talk about AI ops, and we will be talking about Kubernetes troubleshooting, where there are different speakers, right? And yeah, of course, lunch follows. So it's going to be in an MNC. It will be on 8th of February. I'll announce more details because this time we also need registration passes. So whoever is going to register, we'll also send them a registration pass out there. So yeah, I'll update more details soon. We will do it in Pune. We will do it in Bangalore. We will do it in Chennai. Uh, so we will conclude the Hyderabad meetups next month. So it is going to be second and last. After that, we will do Pune, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, and Bangalore. No, I'm not working as freelancer, but at times I do freelancing. I have a full-time job. I'm a YouTuber, and at times, if I feel like doing freelancing, I just take up a project and I just complete that in 5 to 10 days. That's little part of freelancing that I do. I'm not a full-time freelancer. I don't think it will be possible. So, I don't want to give you false promises. Good. Lot of people in Hyderabad. It will be second and last opportunity of the year to attend the meetup. So, in case you are around, please try to make the full out of it. And see, one problem that we have with meetups is that we can only accommodate 150, 200 people. And last time, in 3 minutes, the registrations are completely done. So, even this time, I am already telling you, we will put that registration form out there in next 2 to 3 days. So make sure you check out the channel, and as soon as the registration form is out, if you're in Hyderabad, only if you're in Hyderabad, please fill that, because this time the process is little complex for us. We need to print the registration forms because it's inside a secondary economic zone, that is CES. So please only register if you're in Hyderabad. I don't want to make it a paid meetup. So that's why I'm requesting, because if I make it a paid meetup, I know you people are definitely going to read the location and register for it. But I want to make it a free meetup. So please make sure you only register if you are in Hyderabad. It's a kind request. We did like search whatever you typed here, just search that on YouTube, and you will get a lot of videos from the channel. Not only open source projects, I also made open source contribution and showed it live on the channel. Ignore open source projects. We also have videos where I did open source contribution in the video and I submitted the pull request. Unfortunately, nobody watched it, but yeah. So like I think it's very rare on YouTube that people do open source contribution, put it there on the YouTube channel. But yeah, I did it live on the channel and it's also on the channel. But yeah, the interest of like a lot of people did not like it. They did not like it, but they were not interested to watch it. Great, thank you so much. Best freelancing website for Azure DevOps. See, there is nothing like best. People ask this because even if you watch, I did 2 videos on freelancing, how to create an account and all. But it will take a lot of time, so nobody did it. It will take like 5 to 6 hours to just prepare your freelancing profile. So there is nothing like best. If your profile is best, you will get the opportunities. There are the same platforms like Fiverr, Upwork. How you manage everything so well you don't get stressed. Um, like, see, I believe in one thing. If you do what you like, you don't feel stressed. It's very true, right? Even in your case, just imagine what you like and you can do it for hours, right? So you don't get stressed. I like doing this community work. I like making videos on the YouTube channel. Software engineering is my passion. So I never feel, yeah, sometimes I feel stressed. It will be too modest, or it will be wrong if I say I don't feel stressed. But still, I enjoy doing it. If I get stressed today, I'll take a break, maybe for tomorrow, and then I'll restart. But yeah, do what you like, do what you love, and then you will do your best. Udemy does not have a free option, because some people ask this question. Let me tell you, in Udemy, you cannot upload a free course that is more than 2 hours. There is no option at all. Not me, nobody can post it for free. Faizan, you can ask your question. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just ask your question. I'll pick that up. No, MNCs won't offer. Why MNC will offer you a freelancing opportunity? How you manage so many things? Please give us tips. I don't know. Just keep doing things. Like I do it every day, right? People ask me like, Abhishek, how do you learn things very fast? Uh, See, yesterday, how many of you watched about DeepSeek? I think a lot of people watched about DeepSeek, right? Right? I want to see on the chat section how many of you read about DeepSeek, let's say, or how many of you know about DeepSeek. I think everybody knows about DeepSeek, right? How many of you went and tried to understand how models are trained at low cost? Like, what are the alternatives to train the models at low cost, right? So, what happens is that once you develop a habit of learning, so it's important to understand this point. If you develop habit of learning new things, then learning new things will become easy. I'll just repeat this. If you develop habit of learning new things will actually become very easy. So today you learn about DeepSeek AI, and you just go into the details of it, like how they try to train the model at low cost. Tomorrow, if a new model comes out, you will not find it difficult, right? Because you already know the essence of learning new things. There might be a new tool in the space of containerization. Let's say Docker was already there. When Podman came out, if you have strong understanding of Docker, or if you have capability of learning new things, learning Podman is not at all difficult. Or learning BuildKit, let's say learning Builda, or learning anything in that space, you will not find it difficult. So yeah, if you want to stay in this space for a longer time, make sure you keep learning things, not spending like 2 to 3 hours every day. At least spend 15-20 minutes every day. Even if you watch a YouTube channel dedicatedly, like I post videos maybe once in 2 days, or once in 2 days. If you give your 15-20 minutes to this channel every day, you're learning something new. Or pick up a, not my YouTube channel, maybe you can take another one, or maybe you can take some blogs. Every day develop a habit of reading it 15-20 minutes, or watching a video 15-20 minutes. Towards the end of year, you will not believe how much you have learned. Muttuvalli, thank you for joining as member. Okay, we will do last 10 minutes of live stream, because I have to go ahead and record few more videos of Udemy before I go to bed. So for that, we will conclude this live stream in 10 minutes. I'll pick up more questions for the next 10 minutes, and then we will meet next Wednesday or sometime. Let's see what we have. Is your Udemy will come up under corporate Udemy subscription? I think because I'm a new instructor, right? I think it won't come up. Eventually, my future Udemy courses, if I'm recording any, they might come up, but yeah. Who is your favorite movie actor? I don't want to get into controversy. I don't know if it becomes a controversy, but yeah, like, okay, my favorite movie actor is Pawan Kalyan. What will be the Udemy course launching? I'll tell you about Udemy. Please don't worry about it. Like, once I record the videos, one thing that I'll tell you, it is going to be super affordable. Everybody can actually take it, and you can learn from Udemy. Till then, please don't worry about it. You will have access to it in next 1 week, and you are all going to love it. That is something that I can tell. You are going to love it. It's going to be super affordable. Till then, please wait for it. Why not out of Hyderabad? We'll also do it out of Hyderabad. No questions. This year, we will have meetups out of Hyderabad. I already did a video on that, explaining how Udemy video is different. Like I told you, I will answer all your questions once the course is out. The course itself will answer your questions, because you can see the course syllabus. And once you see the course syllabus, you will get the answers for it. Right now, I'm not selling it. So please wait for it. అమర్నాథ్ ఇస్ ఆస్కింగ్, తెలుగులో ఒక 1 minute మాట్లాడు బ్రో. చెప్పు అమర్నాథ్, నీ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటి? నేను నీ క్వశ్చన్ కోసం చూస్తా చాట్ సెక్షన్లో. సో ఒకసారి నీ క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటే ఆ క్వశ్చన్కి నేను ఆన్సర్ చేస్తా. How do you manage work-life balance? I do lot of work-life balance. The thing is that, one thing I'll tell you, see, initially when you start doing multiple things, you will find it difficult. But as you keep learning, as you keep doing multiple things, you will find out ways. For example, let me tell you, I'm talking to you here. I have Slack channel there. I can see questions, like I'm actually seeing the question, uh, who have posted the questions in the meantime on the Slack channel. And I also made a small team, so that they can also help me. So the thing is that to have work life balance, what you should do, one is you need to first thing is continuously keep learning so that you can do things fast. Second, don't do things alone, like have a small team. That's what I'm doing with that Slack group as well. So if I have a small team, I can push the task towards them, and along with that I should also lead it, right? I also answer a lot of, I think today I answer 80% of questions on our Slack, or even 85% of questions. At the same time, what you should do is, you know, this you might not like it, but what I always feel is that do not focus at 100% perfection. Aim at 80 to 90% perfection. This is what I feel. Now, people might not like this statement, but whenever you focus for 100% perfection, the thing is that you will never reach to it. Focus on 80 to 90% perfection. Like, understand we are all humans. Like, let's say I recorded a YouTube video, right? Some of my YouTube videos have flaws in them, but why you all still like it? Because it is 90 percentage right. That 10 percentage might be wrong. When I say wrong, I could have done there better, right? Video is not wrong, but I could have explained that 10 percentage also better. But we are all humans. We should accept the fact that, we can only do till some extent. Once that 90 becomes 92, 93, 95, and there we will reach near 100. So I don't know if it sounded well, or I don't know if, you know, I was able to convey what I want to say, but yeah, that's something. OpenShift, assume OpenShift as something that is on top of Kubernetes. So always Kubernetes, then OpenShift. You did not take the CKS coupon code? I shared CKS coupon code, I think last month. You should have taken that. Um, what was that? I think 60 or 70 percentage off. I'm sorry you did not take it out. I shared some coupons during the Cyber Week, so very unfortunate if you haven't taken, because that was a great deal. How good is your work-life balance? I think it's good enough. Uh, I work for 10 hours a day, not more than 10 hours. At times I work for 12 hours, but at times I only work for 6 hours also. So on an average, I work for 10 hours a day, which is fairly good. I spend good amount of time with family. Every weekend, you will not see videos on weekend, right? You must have never seen videos on this channel on Saturday. Almost never, because whole Saturday I'm out playing cricket. So there is zero chances, not zero, but even if you watch video on Saturday, that might be recorded on Thursday or Friday or sometime. So I take out time for myself, I take out time for family, and also this thing, because end of the day we all work to have better life. So I believe in that, like we work for better life. So if you don't spend time with family, and if you don't spend for time for yourself, there is no meaning to do all this. The channel members are different from YouTube subscribers. How can I join? Yeah, channel membership is different from YouTube subscription. Um, yeah, unfortunately, YouTube calls it subscription, unlike other social media platforms. So it's actually followers in Instagram or friends in Facebook, right? Subscription, the name itself, like subscriber of the channel. Uh, by default, we think that subscription is paid. So uh, YouTube has two things: subscription and membership. So subscription is free, anybody can subscribe to any channel. Membership is not free. To become a member of the channel, each channel has some cost. Our channel, the membership is 199 rupees. So if you join as member of the channel, you get access to Slack, which is going to be Discord. To do that, it's very simple. Just youtube.com/Abhishek.Veeramalla/join, right? Channel name followed by /join. Any channel, not only my channel. If you do that, you will be able to get that page. For our channel, it's youtube.com/Abhishek.Veeramalla/join. I don't do that. I'm not against, but I'm not too much into it also. But I don't have any problem with that. I totally respect uh, that, but personally, I don't do it at that level. That's it. Thanks, Amit. Oh, good question. I think this is my favorite question. Soumya asks, content creation starting with short video or long video? Um, See, I'll tell you very honestly. Till now, I did not understand the short form creation, especially for my type of teaching, because I'm not sure if people can actually learn things from short form creation. Let's say Kubernetes. How will you teach someone Kubernetes with short form creation unless you make thousands of short form videos? Because there are so many things, right? You cannot teach things practically in the short form. Maybe people can do it if they're good at it. But for my way of teaching, uh, I think long form teaching, if you're also my kind of teacher, then long form videos. If you have great skill of editing, if you have great skill of presenting things in less time, then short form video. Now this is for teaching genuinely, like making genuine content. Otherwise, with short form video, you can easily get followers if one of your short form videos goes viral, right? That is, you can post career guidance. I think if you want to get into short form, career guidance is the best thing. That is what I've seen. Post videos on free resume templates, or post videos on uh, jobs for the week, or post videos on some hacks, some technical hacks, or some interview questions, DSA related, or these things, then the short form video content is super, and you can excel in that format. But if you want to make proper videos which helps people get into technical roles, gives them practical hands-on, long form videos. అరే, మిస్ అయింది బ్రో. అమర్నాథ్, మిస్ అయిపోయింది నీ కమెంట్. ఈసారి మళ్ళా పెట్టు, కంపల్సరీ రిప్లై ఇస్తా. ఈ కమెంట్లోనే పెడుతుండే. ఓ ఓ ఓ, మై బ్యాడ్. Gaurav, thank you so much. Sandeep, Raj Kiran, and there are lot of other followers. I missed it. Lot of other memberships. In case I missed somebody, I'm so sorry. Uh, in that messages, sometimes I miss it. So I'm trying my best. Abhishek, can you check why this error when I'm trying Docker Compose up? You are a member of channel. Please post it on Slack. You will easily get reply. So make use of it. A lot of questions about work-life balance. A lot of question about food. What food do you eat to work efficiently? Honestly, I did not think that much about it. I'm enjoying these questions. I would like to have conversation on these questions. Unlike, I answering this is okay, but I would also like to have conversation. Yeah, I know a lot of people say that you should eat light food so that you can work efficiently, right? Hi, Arun. I read your comment. Yeah. I take notes. I have habit of that. For example, I always have a book with me and I do take notes. For example, you can see here, I also prepare notes. just like you people, right? You also prepare notes, I know. So uh, one thing is that I rarely go back to the notes, but somehow what I feel is that when you write down things, maybe it's your mind thing or something. When you write down, you remember it for a long time. At least this is what I feel when I'm learning something very exciting, and if I write them down, most probably I won't go back to it. But somehow I remember it for a long time, maybe because I've written that, or maybe because I prepared a diagram for it. It stays with me for a long time. That's the reason why I write notes. But it's not that I went back to it and I go back to it and I read that. They are just heroes. Sorry for that, bro, from my side, but you are the real. Can you share the membership link in the chat box? Sure, why not? Just youtube.com/ Abhishek.Veeramalla / join, and you should be there. So I just put that. Let me also highlight it if in case you want to see it. Right? That is the membership link. Jenkins or GitLab. What exactly for? How to get motivated after rejection of interview? See, you will get motivated if you are constantly improving. It's okay, you might have failed in the interview, but just try to see if you have improved. Yeah, right, are you an improved version of yourself or not? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you miserably failed in the previous interview, you failed in yesterday's interview, you did better in today's interview. You should see this kind of progress. If you see this kind of progress, it's okay if you fail. But if you're constantly failing and if you're not improving, then that is a reason to worry. Yeah. Okay, last 5 minutes and I will uh, sign off this live session. I want to read more questions from you people. It's like, I really love that, throughout the live stream, I think we are close to 350, 400 people. Even now, after 75 minutes of this live stream, we still have close to 350 people. So, like, really love all of you. Okay, I got your question. నేను DevOps move అవ్వాలి బ్రో. నేను క్లౌడ్ మైగ్రేషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ యాజ్ ఎ జావా డెవలపర్ ఒక 1 year వర్క్ చేసా. మై ఇంట్రెస్ట్ స్టార్టెడ్ గ్రోయింగ్. డెవ్ అసోసియేట్ సర్టిఫికేట్ సజెస్ట్ ఆన్ హౌ టు మూవ్. చాలా సింపుల్. ఫస్ట్ డెవాప్ జీరో టు హీరోతో స్టార్ట్ చేయి. డెవాప్ జీరో టు హీరో ప్రతి ఒక్క డెవాప్స్ ఫండమెంటల్స్ ఆ కోర్స్లో కవర్ చేసినాం. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, స్టార్టింగ్ విత్ నెట్వర్కింగ్, షెల్ స్క్రిప్టింగ్, ప్రతి ఒక్కటి దాంట్లో కవర్ అయింది. జీరో టు హీరోకి వచ్చాయి. ఒక క్లౌడ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ సరిపోతుంది, ఏడబ్ల్యూఎస్ ఆర్ అజర్. దాని తర్వాత టెరాఫామ్, దాని తర్వాత పైథాన్. ఇది ప్రాపర్ రోడ్ మ్యాప్. అండ్ ప్రతి ఒక్కటి మన ఛానల్లో ఫ్రీగా అవైలబుల్ ఉన్నాయి. సో ఈ రోడ్ మ్యాప్ తీసుకో. ఆన్ టాప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ నీకు నేర్చుకోవాలంటే కుబర్నెటిస్ ట్రబుల్ షూటింగ్ ప్లేలిస్ట్ ఉంది, అబ్జర్వబిలిటీ ప్లేలిస్ట్ ఉంది. బట్ ఇవి మాత్రం మ్యాండేటరీ. ఓకే, దాట్ వాజ్ ఎ తెలుగు క్వశ్చన్ దట్ ఐ ఆన్సర్డ్ ఇన్ తెలుగు. ఇన్ కేస్ యూ డి నాట్ అండర్స్టాండ్, సారీ ఫర్ దట్, బట్ that was a request. So Docker uses resources from host, but why again you mention install packages in Docker file? Please reply. What resources Docker use from host? You should understand that. Compute resources, storage, right? or CPU, memory, but not the files, right? So if you're talking about packages, what exactly is Docker or what exactly is a container? Container is basically it's a bundle of your application, system dependencies, and application dependencies. There is a proper network isolation between the containers. So what are your application dependencies? That's what you install, or the system dependencies that you install in the container. That is what is bundled as a container. What container shares with the host network is some of the system libraries and things like compute, CPU, and other than that. I mean, things like that. But a container itself is your application, system dependencies, and your application dependencies. I think I explained this in the Docker Zero to Hero as well. Okay, we have the last member for today. Thanks, Jaya, for joining as member of the channel. And that's all we have for the live stream today. Now it's time for me to go back and record some more Udemy videos so that we will have that course as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being here on the Wednesday night live stream. Every Wednesday, we are going to do these live streams, typically between 9 and 10 p.m. If you are a member, if you are a subscriber of the channel, you will get notified because I create these live streams well before I schedule them well before, so you will get the notification. Otherwise, just join our Telegram channel. I keep posting the updates, or even our WhatsApp channel. See you all. That's all for today. Take care. Bye bye.